Oh, man. February 8th, a week of February 8th. So we got the Super Bowl. That was pretty interesting. With them Denver Broncos, they guess they kind. Wait, can I should let me slow down. I think I need an intro, some intro music. I don't know. I get something. It sounds too plain when I come here. Anyway, yeah. So February 8th February. Super Bowl was this week. Yeah, I guess on the calendar week, right? Super Bowl was pretty nice. I'm not upset with the Broncos for winning, and I'm not upset with Carolina for losing. I'm not a huge fan, but all I really care about is I just want a good game. That's what I really care about. And then they got Cam Newton. You know, he's walking off. The dude's 26. He's a young guy. It's not as if he's experienced and he understands where he is. You know, he made it to the Super Bowl. Aside from taking home a ring, in essence, he's a champion, or the team are champions. You know, but people giving that boy flack. Why? Why are you? Well, I think this is different though. This is a meme generation, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, saw that they giving that boy flack, and then they're gonna talk about how much more mature Peyton was, all that kind of stuff. It really, you're gonna compare somebody that's 40 to somebody that's 26. I don't know how old Peyton Manning is, but yeah, that boy. I can see why he was upset, even judging off of his just the regular season games. He's a very emotional person, or he was overdoing it. Either way, you have to pull that emotion from somewhere. So if you're on this kind of, not even a high horse, but you're just winning and you're positive, if something happens, more so if you're a quarterback, if Cam Newton was the wide receiver or running back, or was on the defensive line, he may still have been upset, but I don't think he would have been as upset. Really, just because he wouldn't carry so much weight, because no matter what, the quarterback always loses the game. Even when the kicker hooks it left, well, if the quarterback would have hit the receiver, they wouldn't even be in the situation. So I can understand where Cam is coming from. He's breaking down and crying, and no, that wasn't Cam. Who was that? Some dude was crying. But they show this like it doesn't happen. Like, people aren't emotional in these games. Like players aren't human beings that get there and put their all into it, and when they don't get it, even when they win, sometimes they cry. But yeah, I don't know what Panther that was. He was on the sideline just by himself, letting it out, and the boy's probably fine now. But he for surely had to boohoo and cry on the sideline. Wouldn't have been what I've done. It would not have been what I would have done. Is that right? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But yeah, I can understand it. But yeah, what was that? It was 24-10. I'm looking on my computer. So that's how bad my memory is. 24-10. Like I said, the game was played. The game was played in a way where either team could win, and that's so generic. But either team could. It wasn't one of these Super Bowls where a team just dominates, which is what I like, and more so in championship games. During the regular season, it's great, particularly a rivalry game where you go score for score, or no one's scoring. It's all field goal kind of thing, and you really test the team, but and the players and the coaches, and you're trying to get all these things. You try to get to a point where it's just one more, where it's just one. You're just trying to score. That's it. Those are good games to me. Not when it's sloppy playing. I'm not talking about you literally just throwing interceptions or fumbling. But I mean when the defense is stopping you, just like they're doing, just like they're supposed to do. And when you're scoring, or they're scoring, their offense is scoring, just like the game is set up to be. But 24-10 final. It was a good Super Bowl Sunday. And I what can I say? I look forward to seeing both teams. Maybe not the Broncos. I'm not a real Bronco fan. Cincinnati fan, Bengals fan. I'm a fan of the Bengals. I rock with the Bengals. Solid expectation. But anyway, yeah, I just want to see what they do next year. Are the Patriots going to come back in there? Who is it? The Seattle the Seahawks. Are they going to get back in it? Who knows? Because I don't. I'll tell you that much. I'll watch football. I'm not a football fan. I used to be a serious basketball fan. Serious. I wasn't a fanatic, stats and all that stuff, but I would never miss a game. And something clicked when I don't know, it was about 22. I just stopped watching it. Couldn't get. I was tired. I think I was tired of 2 minutes left in the game. Team is down 12 points, and they just foul. So that 2 minutes ends up being about 17 minutes. And I'm like, come on, man. You guys lost. But when it's close, 3 points down, they never foul. Come on. It's a strategy. I get it, but come on, man. Let's not do that. Let's let the buzzer go off and let the game be over. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we had the Super Bowl. I went to see I made a mistake. I went to go see The Fifth Wave. I just knew this alien invasion movie was going to be well worth it. I knew it. There's no way. Well, you know the end. Well, for me, I figured the end's out, right? There's only two endings. We either get captured and taken over, or we beat the aliens. It's either Independence Day or Skyline. It's either Independence Day or Skyline. So, yeah, I went to go see that absolutely horrible movie. I don't mind a movie having a love story. That's understandable with how movies are done now. Not even movies, but stories are done. I completely get it. But when they just shoehorn that thing in there, and it just came off as forced, because any heroic alien invasion, any kind of it's just you and me kind of situation, even if let's say there's 5 people, even 10 people, that's a lot of main characters. I think Maze Runner was like that. Maze Runner had about 8 runners. Maze Runner 2, I think, whatever it was. Anyway, but as a audience member, I understand, this person and that person, they have some sort of chemistry, whether it's 2 men or 2 women, whether they kind of bond and just go, oh man, this is my long lost buddy, and we're brothers from another mother, and we are together. Let's get this. Let's go. I get that, and I feel like when not the director, but when the writers really kind of just shoehorn, just kind of shove that stuff down your throat, you go, okay, well, this is a guy and a girl who meet under some stressful circumstances, and the guy protects the girl. By default, the girl falls for the guy. Understand that, right? I don't have to see him kiss. I don't have to see him sticking his wick in anything. What good does that do for me as a consumer, as an audience member? And that's what happened in this movie. So, whatever. It's not a spoiler. You know it's going to be a love story. It's got the Kick-Ass Junior, whatever the Kick-Ass's sidekick was. She's in it. But yeah, I was other than that, the movie was really okay. What is it? What am I doing? A movie review podcast? But yeah, that's what I did. It took the family out. Movie was all right. Maybe some nachos. Why not, right? But yeah, I was hoping for a better flick than that. And of course, it's an open-ended. It's an alien movie, alien invasion. Of course, it's going to be open-ending, open-ended. Aliens ran. They ran with their tails. Aliens have tails. Ran with their tails between the legs. Yeah, it was. I don't know. If the second one comes out, I'll wait till it comes to Blockbuster. Get it? Because it's just that bad. Yeah, I'll just wait till it comes to or Hollywood Video. How about that one? Yeah. But yeah, just a regular old week. That's what I'm doing. Not sure what I'm going to do later this week. Everything's over that I care about. Football's over with. Oh, Supercross is in. That's right. Who's that winning? Not Ryan Villapool. What is this? 2003. Um. Oh, Dungy. He's winning that thing. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, we got Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. And if you would like to not be on your girl's naughty list, you might want to get her something. I'm not. I don't do that. Why would you do that? Just buying up stuff for the sake of buying things. Check this out. Valentine's Day. You know what you can do for Valentine's Day? If you treat this daggone person like you care about them, you can do the same thing that you've been doing for the past 364 days. Just treat them like you care about them. You'll be all right. Might go out to dinner, but not because it's Valentine's Day, but because, it's Thursday. I mean, there's nothing to do. Hey, let's dress up and go down to Shamrocks or whatever. I don't know. You might go to, wherever you go, Carrabba's, Krispy Kreme, whatever. Excuse me. But that's my thing is, look, man, just fancy Valentine's Day. They're marking up 1 dozen roses, $35. It's ridiculous. I used to fall for it, but I can't support that. I cannot support paying all that money for some roses that are going to die in a week. Why would you do that? Don't get me wrong. If you want to do it, that's fine. That's what you want to do. Your girl likes it. She eats it up. Yeah. I get it. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm over it. So, yeah, that's my day. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. We got Lent coming up. Lent. All right, so if people didn't know, and I didn't know for the longest, so you have Lent. We're gonna talk religion. What kind? This thing is everywhere. So you have Lent, right? It basically is you basically give up something that you really cherish. It's you're what happens is you give up something that you really can't go without. Not water, food. That's dumb, right? But some kind of sin, some kind of guilty sin. So some people would give up candy, some people would give up drinking a Coca-Cola every morning. It's a sponsored podcast. But it's something. I've done it before, and I remember one time I just gave up all sugar, right? But anyway, you're supposed to give this up for the sacrifice that Jesus gave, something like that. This isn't. I'm not a completely religious dude. I don't know the whole story, but that's the gist of it. Like you're supposed to sacrifice something for 40 days, really, to make a change. So you're not gonna go. I'm not gonna smoke for 40 days and then on the 41st day you light up a square. You don't do. That's not how it's. That's not the purpose of it. You're supposed to give it up to better yourself. But anyway, that's a long intro to this. I did not know for the longest that Mardi Gras. Well, I knew this probably fast 6-7 years now, whatever, right? But Mardi Gras, not Mardi Gras, but I guess Mardi Gras too. But Carnival was the celebration right before Lent starts. I just thought it was something that they did in Brazil, and they were just getting it in every year. I just thought, well, that's what they do. All right, I don't have a problem with it. But, you have Carnival and Mardi Gras and then whatever other versions of it that are, all over the states or whatever, all over the states. I often wonder, well, everybody that's down there getting it in, getting this last minute, last ditch, I don't even want to call it sin, but just putting it all out there. How many of y'all gonna give up something for them 40 days? That's what I want to know. Not being a hypocrite, but I just wonder that. For the longest, I just thought it was a party. I remember as a teenager, like, man, I'm going to Brazil. Girls, they had them sparkly outfits, and one I got older, it's expensive. But yeah, I just thought, like, wow, are you gonna give anything up? Are you? You should. I would think so. You're always trying to better yourself, right? Every day, every move you make. But think about it. Every day, every chance. I keep singing that song in my head. But every time you get to advance in something, then why wouldn't you? And if you have to use religion to do it or base it around it, then I say go for it. You know what I mean? So uh, it's like working out. You want to lose weight, you want to get stronger, you want to get lean, you want to become more athletic. Well, kind of just do it. Usually you have to base it around something. Most people they'll try to get two things, probably 20 things. They'll try to get like a personal trainer, or they'll just get a workout partner, or some people just read about it in a magazine or whatever their goal is, or mimic someone else that has success. They'll just mimic their workouts or whatever it is, or their ways, and then eventually develop their own. I often wonder about, there's nothing wrong with getting a personal trainer. I understand it. But I often wonder, well, you're going to pay somebody to almost shovel information to you, but you're not necessarily learning. Now, that's coming from a person who's never had a personal trainer. It's coming from a person who's got to weight training, weightlifting goals, and numbers by way of just exercising and working towards it. If I lift this much this week, I should at least be able to lift that next week, if not more. So that's my whole thing. That's how I've always worked, and eventually that ended up to get me to a point where I hit my numbers and I was satisfied. I just fear that when people get personal trainers, they don't really get taught. But then again, if they don't know anything, then I guess you kind of have to get a personal trainer or a workout partner. Sometimes workout partners though, because I'm finicky. If I don't like certain things that you do or say, I'm not working out with you. I'm just that bad. But I understand it. These guys getting personal trainers and everything, but to each his own. Whatever. Do whatever you want to do, really. But I just fear that when people pay for those personal trainers, the person paying doesn't learn enough. It's like it's if someone tells you all the answers. You don't learn anything, but you have the answers. So when something goes wrong or you're trying to tweak something, you have no idea where to go. So that's why I try to stick to numbers as far as eating and everything. It's just easier for me. Then I can eat whatever I want to do, or eat whatever I want, and then I can still work out. Speaking of working out, I need to work out. I need to go lift today. After this, I don't even know what today is. It's back. I don't know. Work some deadlifts in there, that's for sure. But yeah, it's funny how people can try to get things. It's funny how people need certain things to get things going, to get things started. Like this, if you can't figure this out by now, but like this podcast, I just started it because I wanted to start one. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I said, well, what do I need? I need some way to record it. If I want to do video, okay, I need a camera for that. And how do I, put it on the internet, or at least, I have a YouTube channel, right? So I can put it on there, but I want to put it in the same format that I'm a fan of and I'm a subscriber to. So I just did it. I asked a few people, did a lot of research, a lot more research on my own than questions that I asked people. I asked people very specific things about how to get these things, how to get this started, but very specific. What kind of program do you use to record? When in reality, you don't even need a program necessarily. All you need is a computer or a cell phone or something to record audio digitally, and then you shoot it up, put it on iTunes or Stitcher or SoundCloud or YouTube, or however you're going to get it out to the people to hear, to listen to. But I think that's always just been my mentality, just to kind of to really just kind of go for it or shy away from it altogether. Very extreme, going, or just no, I'm not doing it all. That's too hard, too difficult. It's too much. I need to know too much, or I need to do too much. That's say yeah, no, to know too much or do too much. But yeah, man, it was a good week. It's gonna be a good weekend. President's Day, is that President's Day? The next holiday, whatever it is, next holiday. You guys get the 3-day weekend, so that's good. Relax. Recover from all the garbage you ate during Super Bowl weekend, right? Super Bowl Sunday. You couldn't miss it. Matter of fact, going back to that, they had an 18-hour pregame show. I don't know why they do that. It's just the Super Bowl. I don't know how long a pregame show for a regular season game is, but I would think about an hour pregame. Kickoff is at 6. Start your pregame at 5. And that one thing will condense how much daggone nonsense stories you're talking about, and make you. It'll force the networks to talk about real live football news. People getting traded, people getting injured. Even when they do the player interviews that they'll broadcast, it really makes them have to work harder, because the more time you have, the less you're going to really have to trim down the fat. You're just going to go, Peyton Manning, he changes his own oil. It's crazy. He makes a lot of money. Why would he change his own oil? I don't know. Janet. Then we have Janet here. She's with Peyton Manning now. And then you get 4 minutes of him talking about why he changes his own oil and, where he was raised and how his father raised. Who cares? Just play the game. How you feeling today, Peyton, or whoever on the team, the coach? Just play. But they have 17 hours, and they just fill it with stuff. They just throw junk at the. Oh, I can't stand it. I don't like the pregame show. I don't like the halftime show. I'm just about over the commercials. Oh, why did I get so mad? Which you know what I think it is too, that the older I get, the more precious my time is. So the commercials, that's fine and all, but for the halftime show, I don't want to see somebody that is already a megastar do the same song that I've heard them do already, or really do a show at all. If you want to impress me during the Super Bowl, have a local what do you call those things? Have a local choir or whoever sing the national anthem. Make me want to tune in to see somebody, and make me want to cheer when they're done singing. Have them sing the national anthem, and then have some other show. If you're going to do music, which I don't understand why at halftime are you putting on a concert like it's a music event that has a football game in it, because it sounds just as silly as, hey, we have a football game and we're going to just shove this musical number in here in the middle. It doesn't make sense either way. National anthem, tradition in all the games, all North American games. Got it. We can do that. I'm okay with that. But the halftime, you can have that nonsense. Just every year, it's the same thing. Hey, this multi-million-dollar, multi-platinum diamond musician, recording artist? Yeah, they're going to go up there and do the same two-step. Yeah, you should tune in. Why? Why would I tune into that? Anyway, as I digress, or as I calm the hell down. Cussing on this? Yeah, I did. Whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. All I really did. Movies were all right. I'm going to redeem myself. I got to go see another movie. Got to go give up another $47.50, taking the kids and the family out to watch these movies. It's a rough one. Oh, you're going to the movies and you're going to pay $17.50 a ticket. Just so you know. If you didn't know a $17.50 ticket, now you know. But yeah, I got to go see something else. They had some movie about The Catholic Church. Yo, this is how I know something's up people's sleeves, right? Whatever. The movie's out, so people know about it. But there was a movie about the Catholic Church and what the what do you call them? The pastors or whatever the leaders in the church, how they were touching little boys. That movie came out, gone. It did its debut weekend, gone. Probably the most controversial stuff in a real movie, gone. But Star Wars, $57 billion first weekend, and it's still going. If I go to Star Wars tonight, if I go to see Star Wars tonight, it's going to be a full house. It's going to be a packed house. People coming back seeing it for the 8th time. But yeah, I noticed that how some movies that, I mean, you're not really going to get a mainstream movie that's groundbreaking. But when I see a movie like that about something very specific that people don't really want to talk about or want to deny, yeah, it doesn't last that long. It doesn't last that long. Ask Michael Moore, putting out those documentaries, making me believe whatever he wants me to believe. He walks around that ball cap, jacket, jeans. He'll ask you. The way he presents all of his information is like he already knows the answer that he wants you to give, and you end up giving it to him. They go, well, so you go to the store and you buy stuff, right? And you're like, well, yeah, I go to the store. That's why I buy stuff. Yeah. So you can get a free gun when you buy something. Oh yeah, you can get a free gun. And he just cuts all that, cut, and then puts the movie out, and you start to think, man, these guys can go anywhere and buy guns. It's America. We can buy a gun. But the way Michael Moore sets it up, it's like, yeah, that's not right. How can you get a gun? Or whatever it is. How can you buy oil? Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it. It's a quick 30. Oh, I'm about 3 minutes short. Whatever. You'll be fine. Be a quick 30. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with some intro music. I need to get some just I don't know what kind of intro I want. Should I even have one? I don't know. Feels kind of plain coming in. Just, hey, how's it going? I don't know. I feel like I should have a drum roll when before I start talking. I don't know. Just these are just ideas that bounce around my head all week, and I sit down and record them. I don't know. But all right, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.